Shalom. Kahalayim La, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles. Double honors to the elder bishops of Great Millstone as GMS. Peace and blessings to the Akim and a few Akwat across the four winds. This is Batamayim coming to you with a quick hit. Now I saw this from Enduring the Last Days. He posted this quick video, so I wanted to do a quick hit on it. And he got this, the quote from Exodus chapter 11, verse 7, which I'm going to go into. That you may know that Yahweh, which is the Most High, whom the word ignorantly calls God, and we say Bahashem Yahweh Shai, which Bahashem is in the name, and Yahweh Shai is whom the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Do put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. You know, as you can see, in so-called African, which the Africans are the Hamites, as you can see on this photo, but it says African man tells the truth. You know, he knows about the difference between the Hamites and you Israelites, which is so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And on here it says Shem goes to Judah, which Shem, goes into the chosen line goes to Jacob, which Jacob's name was changed to Israel, you Israelites, and Judah is the head tribe, which whom Yahweh Shai comes from, and King David. So that's the head tribe. And the Israelites are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics. And we were originally a dark race, but I wanted to start off by reading Exodus chapter 11, verse 7. And when you read up in Exodus 11, this is the last plague. It goes to show you that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai had favor, over Moses and Aaron and the Israelites over the Egyptians. The Egyptians were receiving these plagues, but Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai continued to protect the Israelites throughout all the plagues, ultimately unto deliverance, which we're coming into the time of the Passover now. Also showing favor about how we receive, jewels and garments, before we left Egypt. We left with an increase. But also that last plague goes into Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai killing the firstborn of Pharaoh all the way down to, the least of the kingdom of the Egyptians. Not only the least in the kingdom, but also the firstborn of the beasts, or the animals throughout Egypt. But again, none of that touched the Israelites. Goes to show you that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai always protects us. But Exodus chapter 11, verse 7, but against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai doth or do put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. So the Egyptians, again, are the so-called Africans. And then we're going to get the definition, as you can see in the background, from the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. But the Egyptians go back to the so-called Africans. And then Israel, which, Israel's name was changed from Jacob unto Israel, which are you Israelites. So I wanted to read the definition of Ham on page 213 in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races. Now, he didn't come to progenitor of the dark races, but he was the progenitor, which I'm going to get the definition of that in the etymology online. But he was the progenitor of the so-called Africans, which are the Hamites, as we're reading the definition of Ham. Reading on, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites. So it goes to show you that it's not the Negroes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics. I wanted to get that definition of progenitor in the etymon online. Progenitor, late 14th century, an ancestor in the direct line. So Ham would be the direct line of the Ethiopians, the Egyptians, the Libyans, and the Canaanites. Also reading the definition, ancestor, the founder of a family. So Ham would be the founder of the family of the so-called Africans. And Shem, through the chosen line of Jacob, it goes through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob is the chosen line, which, again, the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua thy power. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua chose you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Hispanics. He chose us above all people of the earth. All these other people are irrelevant. Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua thy power, and the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua thy Salaki, and the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua have chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all nations that are upon the earth. So once again in Deuteronomy, it goes to show you that you Israelites are above all nations. Now I wanted to get that word peculiar in the Blue Letter online, the Blue Letter Bible online, Salaki. This is Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. Okay, I got it. Strong's H5459, and the H stands for Hebrew, and it goes into Sagalah. The outline of biblical usage: possession, property, valued property, peculiar treasure, or treasure. We're the apple of the Lord's eye. We're a valued property, a peculiar treasure. We're a possession. We belong unto the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. These other nations don't belong. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. So the chosen line starts with Adam, through Shem, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who the promises were given to. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, the three classifications of people are the sons of God, which you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics. You have the sons of the wicked, which is Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. Then you have the sons of men, which are the other heathen nations, which the Hamites or the so-called Africans fall underneath that. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 56. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So if spit flies out of your mouth, you're not going to care for it. If there's any water that falls out of your vessel, you're not going to complain about that. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. So when you put dust on a balance, it's nothing. You're not going to get any weight or anything. It's not going to move the scale. And again, the nations are as a drop of a bucket. If you walking around with pails or like those 5-gallon, you waste some water on the concrete, you're not going to try to scoop it back up. It's nothing. It's wasted. But that's pretty much all that I had on this quick hit. Lord willing, this was edifying to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, because that's who salvation is for. It's the year 2020, the year 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance, which salvation is only for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the destruction and judgment on Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, and the other heathen nations. Call Halayim La, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, double honors to the elder bishops of Great Millstone as GMS. Peace and blessings to the Akim and a few Akwat across the four winds. Shalom.